In Photos Video Editor, I'm going to create a new video project. I'm clicking on New Video Project, and I can give that a name. So I'm going to call it Demo Video. Into this project library is where I'll add things I have. So I'm going to add some things from the PC that I already have downloaded, or I already this morning into the downloads put some of these screen recordings that I made from the phone that I then uploaded to Google Drive, and then I downloaded them from Google Drive into my downloads. So I have a couple of bits here that I want to make a video. So one is about my public profile. I'm going to add it, and the other one I want to add is SoundCloud phone. And what I want to do is I want to turn these into one video. So the one I want to go first is SoundCloud phone. So I'm going to put this in here first, and then I want to put the public profile one after that. I'm going to add a title card. Not there though. So I can drag and drop these. So this is my title card, and I'm going to add some text to it. Classic, and I'll just change my text in here. So I'm going to call it SoundCloud phone, and I'm done. Now I have sorted out these two so that they should work pretty well one after the other. So if I play it now, I'll go to 2 minutes 20 seconds, because this one's 2 minutes 21 seconds. I'll go here and see, is there a jump? But I think I started the second one same place as the first one. So we see at 2:21 now, one video is going to end, because that's the time on it. And then the other one starts. And it started on the same screen, so it's fine. So that there's no need to do anything. But I could, if I wanted, for example, trim this one. Just ever so slightly, because I think there's too much of a delay there. And just trim it by pulling these. So these are my little trim buttons, and if I wanted to trim on the other end, I could trim here as well. Just pull these in. So we're done. There. These videos didn't have any soundtrack on them. I recorded them on the phone without a soundtrack, so I made the soundtrack to them in Zoom by recording over them in Zoom. So, and then I have the audio file then. So I could have just, I did it by screen sharing in Zoom, and I could have just used that video, but it had a picture of me in the corner that Zoom does, and I was scratching my head and things, so I didn't want that. So I'm just going to take the audio out of the Zoom folder here, which is the one I did today. I should have renamed it, but I didn't. Put an audio file here. So I'm adding this audio file, and that's great. Now you can see it's a bit shorter. This is the audio file, and it's a bit shorter. It's gone to the end. So we just go done here. So that's added to the video. I'm going to play this now. So the SoundCloud on the phone is an app that you can download. So the audio has come in, it's shorter than the video, and it's come in, they put it at the end, it's automatically put it at the end here. So it's created a gap at the beginning, so I'm going to move that. And also I'll give it, just won't move to the very front because it'll have a big gap at the end. And then also I always say so at the beginning, so I'm just going to trim a tiny bit off the beginning and see what that sounds like. So SoundCloud on the phone is an app that you can download. So, because I always say so, I'm going to take off the so, and I still need to, edit this up another bit because there's a gap at the beginning. I'll put it down here. We'll try that again. So SoundCloud on the phone is an app that you can download, and so I'm just going to see what seconds it starts. SoundCloud on the phone. So I want to edit it in here to 2. So So there, 3:13 reading, kind of in and around is where I want to start it. So we want to just come back at that. So that's where I stopped it. So you see, so I want to go nearly to that, but just before it. So I'm trimming the audio here. SoundCloud on the phone is an app that you can download, and I'm logged in here in the same account as I set up. You can see my profile picture there. That's the same account as I set up on the computer. So okay, it's ever so slightly out of sync, so I'm just going to push the whole thing on a tiny bit. SoundCloud on the phone is an app that you can download. Now that looks really perfect to me, so I'm delighted with that. So that's trimming the audio, but trimming the video works exactly the same. Profile picture there. That's now there's other exciting things you could add here if you wanted to get fancy, but I'm happy with that. And so I'm going to finish video, export a shareable video file. So when I do that, I don't need it to be terribly high quality. It's only going to be looked at on the computer, so I'm going to make it medium quality so it doesn't take as long. I'm going to save it somewhere, wherever I want. In this case, I'm just going to save it into demo video, and then it'll export. So depending on the quality and depending on the length of the video, it'll depend how long it exports. But when it says finished exporting, there'll be a video in my download file where I saved it called demo video, and that'll have the 2 pieces and that audio that I added and that I added as well.